Balls.
You know we're live, right?
That's awesome. I did not know we're live.
Holy cow.
So, all right. An episode. I'm just playing the music.
The UPX Podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host who's stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland property experts, baby, UPX.
Welcome to the Upland Property Experts Podcast, episode 243. I'm your host, Too Stupid to Win, and as always, joined by ThankMeLater. How we doing, brother?
What up? Good.
So I hit go live, and I got the blue wheel of death, and it just kept spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, and then it popped up and said, for us to stream on Twitter, we need a premium account now. So I saw that, and I was like, oh, balls. And that's when you let me know that we were live on YouTube. You're like, we are live.
Fail.
Oh, man. And I failed. I'll just fix that anyway. Okay, I'll just download the audio. I'm a hot mess tonight. That messed me up. I forgot to hit record on where I record the audio for the podcast. And yeah, it's been a hot mess. Things started to pick up a little this week in Upland. They had some property bundles, another set of property bundles. Treasure Island sold, switching back to, well, not switching back, but enhancing the Telegram channels for Upland. There were some Sparklet backend updates and Track Hero disruptors to talk about this week. Now, I was going to ask you something. What do you know about Treasure Island being sold?
I don't know anything about Treasure.
You don't know anything.
I know nothing about Treasure Island being sold. That's news. No, I really won't even play at it. I genuinely don't know. I had no less than 100 messages about it. Asking if I was the perpetrator. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the funds. We had, I know, because we had a lot. I had definitely some big plans, and we had probably about, I don't know, 30 or 40,000 raised so far.
So you're halfway there.
Yeah,
a little under halfway.
I would say we were actually a little over halfway.
Okay.
I think it was about 12 or 13 Ethereum. So I guess I don't know, whatever that comes out to.
Yeah, it was going for just under 20.
Okay. So, yeah, so we had, anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I will say no matter who bought it, congratulations. That is an insane buy. And I will also say it's a great thing for Upland overall. Somebody just dropped in 60 grand,
almost 70
into Upland, thinking that, hey, this is going to be worth something, and they want to build it out. So that's, anytime there's new capital like that and new interest in like that, it's a win for everybody. What up, Zilla?
But how would you feel? Yesterday, you go ahead, you buy Treasure Island, and you still don't have your properties today. I mean, I know you're getting it, but you can't even look at it, see anything. It's still just blank. For 70,000, it should kind of be an instantaneous appear.
That's a pretty short-term thinking. That's an instant gratification, not like
you're so full of it. Instant. You spend $70,000 and you don't like you.
No, it's a weird paradox actually, because there's an immediate gratification desire, and like it goes up to a certain point But like once you start talking like that amount of money, as long as it's contractually all set, like I'm good. Like I'm not going to necessarily need to do anything with. It's like if you bought a brand new house. Like there's a ton between buying a house that's going to be built and getting the house, right? But usually you're buying it, you're getting the loan, you're doing all of that way before you can move in, or heaven forbid, they're actually building it from the ground up, which they're going to have to do for this, at least for the buildings, right? So I'm not in a rush to get the properties, to hold them. The UPX earned okay, yes. But the reality is I want to make sure that all of the logistics with the neighborhood are done right. I'm more concerned about probably what my plans are for it. Also, if you know who did this or you were the purchaser, I am very interested in several of the properties and would love to have the opportunity to get in on it. But I have no idea. No one's reached out to me about it. Everyone's reached out to ask if it was me. It was unfortunately not me, though.
Yeah. And we'd love to have you on the show to talk to you about that.
Yeah. Okay. So there's Goldsmith is saying that you have to communicate with the Upland team. Again, it's one of those, it's a weird thing. It's like if I go and I buy a Honda Civic off the floor, like I want it, but if I custom order, a AMG thing from Mercedes and they have to ship it over from Germany, Lucid Lucy, what up? Then that's a whole different ballgame, right? So I think you just got to look at it that way. I would not be,
Still I guess as long as it's communicated, it's okay. And as long as you have that expectation going in, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, they're not in the game yet, so I wouldn't have expected. I mean, I was curious, does anybody know on the dev server or the sandbox, or the properties available on the sandbox to try out? Because I definitely had interest in like trying to figure out the build. But yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations to whoever. Definitely want to get you on the show. And it's been kept under wraps. So that leaves.
Do we know, did they ever release who bought the first one? Who bought the first neighborhood?
I have not heard, and I have been busy, so I'm not sure. But that just leaves the Miami one, and that's right around 10 ETH. And it's an industrial area. That would be interesting if you have big manufacturing plans or shipping plans, and that could be a good spot.
I guess. I'm still very skeptical on like that real travel stuff. Just until there's automation, you can go to the Vegas property now. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Somebody said something about Paris. I think Paris is coming.
No, Paris is coming?
Yeah, why not?
When?
Next Thursday.
Oh, that soon?
I don't know.
I mean,
when do the Olympics kick off?
Olympics actually kick off next Friday, a week from Friday, July 26th.
Oh, wait, a week from July 26th?
Yep.
Then July 26th. I don't know.
I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah. I think so. I think somebody said that you could explore it in the game now.
Yeah, that I know Paris, Texas is available in game to look at.
Oh, Paris, Texas.
Yeah, they just never said what Paris.
That's, you know what? That's some April Fool's level nonsense.
That would have been
a. Get out of here with that nonsense.
That would have been a great April Fool's, announcing Paris and then releasing Paris, Texas.
That's classic. That's a good one. Didn't say what Paris.
Nope. And you just assume.
Yeah.
So zooming in and looking, and the
Paris Hilton is coming.
Now I'm zooming into Paris right now. I don't see any border lines drawn.
All right. Maybe it was Paris, Texas.
Could be Paris, Texas. You never know. Anyway, so today they also took Sparklet down for about a few hours this morning. Didn't affect a lot of people. More things making that for Sparklet to be, I would say, coming sooner than later.
Yeah. My prediction is we won't get Paris for the Olympics due to legal reasons with using the Olympics with their permission between now and Paris. I mean, didn't we get a summer Olympic? We had Olympic. It wasn't the Olympics, though.
We had Olympic themed block explorers.
Was it? Did they say Olympics? Can you say Olympics?
No, but they don't even have to mention the Olympics, but it would make sense to release it as the Olympics was going on. You just can't do any ties to the Olympics.
Tick, tick, tick on Paris. Upland did Olympics last time. Yeah.
And I would see them releasing the city. They just might not make any ties to the Olympics due to IP issues, but you can still open up Paris and with the timing of the Olympics going on. And even if you run ads for that, you just say, come buy your virtual property in Paris, and you don't even have to mention the Olympics because everybody else.
Yeah, they were named after sports. That's true. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I'll allow it.
Are you getting excited for the modifications that they're making, knowing Sparklet's coming soon?
No.
Why not?
I mean, I'm not a crypto guy, so it doesn't really do it for me.
Really?
No, I mean, I'm not going to sell my Sparklet on the exchange. I mean, until they give some other stuff, I don't know.
Would you buy Sparklet on the exchange?
No, probably not.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I mean, unless somebody's selling Sparklet for UPX, which would be fun, I'd buy Sparklet for UPX. How much UPX would you pay for one Sparklet? Sparklet.
Oh, one Sparklet. Sorry, I was thinking one Spark. So I was.
No. Sparklet. So, which is what? About 50 cents a piece? Assuming a $500, assuming like high end, right? Or I guess technically low end. $500. No, not for a Sparklet. Or are you saying that you would pay $1 million UPX for one Sparklet?
Wow, that's a lot for one Sparklet.
$1 million UPX for a Sparklet. Well, based on that, if we assume that she meant Spark, which seems reasonable, then $1 million divided by 1,000 is what? $1 million divided by 1,000 is 100,000.
No.
Common sense is one Spark. Okay.
$1 million divided by 1,000 is not 100,000.
$1 million divided by 1,000 is 10,000.
1,000.
What is 1,000? No.
Yes.
Does that mean that a Sparklet is worth, based on that math, a Sparklet would only be worth 1,000 Spark?
Yeah.
Interesting. 1,000 times 1,000 is a million. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I love your math.
Well, it was more just, I was thinking, my brain was more, how much would I pay for a sparklet?
Gotcha.
And my brain was immediately in the 4 and 5 digit, like 10,000 UPX seemed like, yeah, I'd pay a spark. I'd probably pay 10,000 UPX for a sparklet. But I hadn't done the math. So it's interesting because that is a very low number.
Yeah. Considering you would think conversion rate, one sparklet would be 46 UPX.
Oh, by
If you bought the one spark, which would be 1,000 sparklet at $460, you got 46 cents.
well,
Or
it's
46 UPX. Sorry, 46
well,
UPX.
it's 46 cents worth of UPX. So that would be
Right.
the better way to calculate it. 46 cents of UPX. So yeah, about 1,000 UPX. Then that does convert. If it's 46 cents, because it's not 46 UPX, it's 46 cents worth of UPX, which is about 1,000. Is about 1,000 UPX. So that does actually, that all maths out. Right?
No, because if
Rodrigo gave me the thumbs up. Do you watch The Boys? Are you familiar with the TV show The Boys?
no,
Rodrigo, and since Rodrigo nodded his head, Rodrigo, and I mean this as a compliment, I hope you take it as a compliment, gives me Frenchy energy. Like, I don't know why. He gives me energy of Frenchy from The Boys. Like, he's got that vibe. And I love Frenchy from The Boys. Yeah, so I think it's super cool. Anyway.
Yeah.
What? Math is easy. Swirly.
so you're right. 46 cents worth of UPX, and then if you wanted to UPX, it would be 460 UPX for a sparklet.
You think he could kick out that kind of violence? Yeah. Oh yeah. What? You Jeez, I can't even with you.
Wow, that's funny.
Why is that funny? Why is that funny, too stupid?
There's so much there to unbox on that one.
Why?
Haven't had enough whiskey, not taking that bait. Nope. You tried to poke a little early.
I'll get a couple more whiskeys. We'll get them.
Couple more. All right. Also in the news, legacy bundles again. This time they have advanced bundle and pro bundle. Between the two of them, there's 850 bundles. The $86 bundle, there's 500 of those available. You get 3 properties, 10% chance of receiving an extra large, high value property, and a chance to obtain one of 5 exclusive train terminals, 2 in Buenos, 1 in Sao Paulo, 1 in Heathrow Airport, and the other in Berlin. Which, how do you like them bundling train terminals into these?
Love it. This is the way to do this, right? Sell a bunch of garbage under the guise of getting a chance to get a terminal, right? It's a great way to get more properties in the base, get more people with active base, and then, also a way to distribute these terminals. Train terminals especially, I don't feel like are nearly as in demand or as valuable as airport terminals. But honestly, I mean, even them doing like their monuments and ultra rares in these kind of bundled collections makes a ton of sense. I'm okay with it. I like seeing it. But it's also just familiar for me. Like this is mystery packs 101. And
Right.
as somebody who loves buying packs of cards or collectibles, and mystery packs of any kind are always exciting because you have that chance of just getting something super, super cool. Everybody loves that.
And they have the pro bundles for $120. There's 350 of those available. You get a 15% chance for that extra large high value property, but there's a chance to obtain one of 3 different landmarks. They have one in Berlin, Sao Paulo, and Detroit. As you mentioned, you like these chances, but we also used to have auctions for these landmarks where they were going for millions of UPX. Now, does this dilute the secondary value of these landmarks? Are they just not as valuable as they used to be?
Nah, especially, I mean, an UPX bid war at this point. Look, I think Upland has had to adjust their strategy, if nothing else, for the fact that Abdullah, for better or worse, has come in and dominated. I think that has changed a lot of their game plan more than they were expecting. I think they had somebody hit higher heights and buying up. I mean, look at how much Spark he bought.
Right.
Like that alone, and so he's buying at a level, and now he earns at a level that having auctions of any kind make it just like, okay, let's see. I mean, Abdullah has as much money as the bank, essentially. So you're just like, okay, we'll give it to Abdullah. It's not fun. And you can't really put the genie back in the bottle at that point. Like, people are earning way too much passive UPX to allow things like that. Now, just normal USD bidding, that would have been more okay. But again, it's a crypto game. It feels weird. Anytime that a company does like a USD sale, I don't know why, it just feels weird. It's just like digital assets for sale for USD. I like it because I'm a USD buyer, but I feel like the crypto world just is like, why are we filthy fiat, right? Like, no one,
Right.
Why are we dealing with USD?
So why don't they do some of these on an ETH auction?
Honestly, because I don't think that they would perform very well.
Okay.
I don't think they would sell. I think that if they did it, they would either sell under value, or it just really wouldn't drum up the business that they were looking for. These packs give a wide distribution of people buying in. Where we're at now in the life cycle of Upland is it has a pretty established base. Like, the people who've been playing now for 3 or 4 years will probably continue to play until Upland either is wildly successful or fizzles out. Like, we're going to be here for a while. So now what they need to do, and I think what they're doing, is like they need to get like this middle base, right? They need to get just they need to get their active player count up. Everybody knows that. That's the metric that everybody's going to be looking for in the market. That's what, especially now that you have a live token, what are your transactions? What's your active daily user count? All this good stuff. By having these bundles that offer players a fairly reasonable buy-in, right? You pay $50, $100 in a mobile game. That's not a crazy amount. And if it has an opportunity to get you like a $600 or $700 property, that's pretty cool. Like, that's cracking packs. And now I have some other stuff, and now I'm probably going to play it, passively as well. So I really like it, actually. As long as they don't recycle stuff that's already been on the market. I hate that. That feels cheap to me. Keep it new, keep it fresh. But I like the transition. Goldsmith says, I think the ETH auction for the first monument for sale might work. The monuments come with Upland Dev. Oh, that's true. But Abdullah will probably buy that one as well. Like, let's just be honest.
Yeah. Now, I get, and you're still going to get a pretty good, they could also be $1,000 properties. It's just, you don't get, and I'd like it because it is available to everybody that has $120. You couldn't get the landmarks for under 5 million. Usually you had to pay in excess of 10 million UPX, and not everybody was available for this. This gives, more people, I'm not saying every player, but this gives more players the opportunity to score a landmark.
Yeah. Welcome, David. Glad you made it to a live show.
Wow. All right. So I was looking at DAP Radar, and I was intrigued by some of these games and their wallet interactions over the 7-day period.
Throw it up. Let's see. Let's see who's running the new bot farms out there.
All right. So MetaWin is an ad, but number one is Pixels, 1.19 million over the last 7 days. Boomland, Kgen, Sweat Economy, Meat 48. All these are
Sweat Economy or Sweet? Yeah, Sweat. It is Sweat Economy.
Yep.
I guess it's like a workout thing.
Yeah. But I mean, you're looking.
I've never heard of any of these. Alien. Well, there's Alien World sitting at 15.
At 159K over the past 7 days.
But like, because I mean, these are all garbage.
How do you know they're garbage? Have you played any of them?
I've never heard of any of them. That's how I know they're garbage. Axie Infinity. Okay. 31.
So 36.
It's weird. Again, I just don't know how they're tracking that volume.
It's just the interactions that they can pull off the API for interactions with wallets.
Yeah, but if that's just what's like, is that dollars bought in USD? Is that?
Oh, I don't know what the balance is.
Like, what is it? What up, keeping cool?
So that's the total value of assets and DApp smart contracts, which I think is off.
Yeah, like again, how are they? Upland doesn't even calculate that.
Yeah.
Like, how could they possibly calculate that? The assets don't use a cryptocurrency. They're not tracked using a cryptocurrency. They're tracked using in-game currency and value mostly. So, and USD directly. So that doesn't have. So I don't know. I don't trust that. I don't trust those numbers.
No, I don't trust the balances, but it's easier to track the. Bless you.
Should have muted that.
But over the last 30 days, you look. It's interesting. Does anybody out there play any of these games?
Cheese said Pixels was cool.
Yeah, I've heard people
playing
Pixels.
You gotta try Crazy Snakes, LOL.
But I didn't see Chop Chop on here.
Chop Chop's not a...
What's your new game since you stopped Chop Chopping?
I'm back. I dabble with Hearthstone. I have consistently played Hearthstone for like 10 years now. So I'm back on Hearthstone. I don't even, however long. I remember I got it literally day one when it came out, and I was in Singapore because I was living at Singapore at the time. And we got it before the US and on mobile. And I remember I downloaded it on my iPhone. It was so cool. But I've played that pretty consistently. I'm not really playing any other games at this time. I'm waiting for Cheeses. I came back from vacation. I thought I was going to be playing 7 Days to Die. But I guess we're waiting about that. But I'm looking at, like, that's probably the next game I'll play is 7 Days to Die with Cheese and crew.
Yeah. I still have to get my landmark. I got to save. I keep spending my UPX. I got to save or sell more stuff at Spooky Dookies to get the Christmas Story house from Dizzy. So,
dude, you're never in the Discord. I check the Discord like 3 times a day, and no one's ever in there.
3 times a day. That's.
I do. I go in periodically. Like, I mean, I'm not going to sit there all day on it, but anyway, maybe I'll just jump in there. Harass you. What?
So, Track Hero.
Oh, yes. Track Hero.
They dropped some race disruptors, so you can interrupt the race with a poo monster or a poop storm, an octopus, a giant octopus, or tornado.
Well, that's fun. You're like, that's it?
Oh, sorry. Since you're off Chop, how about a pet simulator called Pet Pet? Cat gives you sad eyes and you give it a pet. Run out in game currency. Cat gets super sad. You need to fork out cash.
Damn, that sounds manipulative as hell. I'll check it out.
You'll check it out. Give him a minute to design it. Now, and I like having race disruptors added to it. It makes it a little fun watching a poop storm happen. I'm partial to the poop monster and the poop storm.
Obviously, I wonder why.
Oh, jeez. And then Upland did drop a teaser. Chapter 2 is coming for airdrops.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Didn't give much other share build airdrop. Chapter 2 is coming. Do we think one day we'll be able to create our own tokens in Upland ecosystem, like our own meme coins, or no? And do you think they should? I mean, if you have a brand that's established, that would be pretty fun to have some sort of meme coin in game, or Upland, or if you have a meme coin already established, they let you bring it in and use it for your brands in the game.
Yeah, you want a meme coin? It's called UPX.
Stop.
Sorry, I'm trying to find this thing. Someone just tagged me in this thing. If I share my screen, will it also share the video?
Yeah. If you share the screen with the video, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Window. Oh, Chrome channel also share. Okay, sure. All right. Wait, I don't want to. I want to see this.
Input for this one.
Well, so a little context. Somebody tagged me and said, Dactyl just posted this video, or not, Tara just posted this video about, I don't know if you watch, there was a fun little bit we did in Vegas, and we went around, and because her Dactyl got stolen, and then we went around Vegas and we looked for it and found it, and then like I found this video of Dactyl, of like somebody had like videotaped Dactyl around, and I sent that to her, and we were talking today. Oh, because I didn't tell you, I think she's probably gonna come over and help podcast next week while you're out. And so I called her earlier today, and I was just like, hey, yeah, do you want to do this thing? She's like, yes. And then she was like, she started doing this bit about, oh, can you can hear Dactyl, can't you? And I'm like, what are you talking? Or something about like, she was telling me that I was making the voices of Dactyl. Like, why did you put voice with Dactyl? And I'm like, I didn't put a voice with Dactyl. Like, the video I sent was like blank except for like a reading thing. It was very simple. Like, and then she gets upset. She got upset about like, oh, you're gaslighting me and all this stuff. And I was like, I don't know what's happening.
There will be 1 billion Sparklet left.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway.
So
hold on.
you're saying that it's not her real voice in the video and somebody changed it?
No, I'm saying that there is no voice. I'll bring up the other video. Hold on. You know what? Maybe that. and then I'll play it, and then maybe we can. Well, anyway, there's another video that she posted. I don't know how her channel works, and where it's me, and I'm like, hey, I got this footage of Dactyl, and it's just her little toy Dactyl thing sitting around Vegas. There's no audio except for somebody does like this like aura reading for it at one point. Like that's it. Anyway, so here I'll just play. She just posted this video, and I guess somebody's like, it's a community outreach. Anyway.
Hi, everyone. I really need the community's input for this one. I do a lot of work with TML. We're always having these brainstorming sessions. We discuss a lot of things, go back and forth. We both are not great note takers, so I always record our sessions so that I can refer back to it. Now, what I'm going to play for you is a session that we had earlier today. I don't know, he's messing with me or what, but you can agree with me. You could hear Dactyl's voiceover in the video that he sent me last week, right?
Oh, what's up?
Hey, TML, how are you?
I am good. I don't know if you caught, any of the shows recently for the podcast, but Too Stupid's actually going to be out next week, and I was really hoping that you would come on and be a guest host with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will figure out what to say, and I can help you out with that.
We'll just do, market update, talk about what's going on in the community. Obviously, if you have any projects that you're working on, we're happy to talk a little bit about that. It should be pretty chill.
Never a dull moment. I'm sure we'll figure out something out. So,
yeah.
By the way, like that video that you sent me, like that was pretty
weird,
funny. Yeah. No, like I like what you added to the video. Like, yeah, it kind of freaked me out. It was really weird, but like the way that you did like the special effects.
I didn't add any special effects. I just did
you added sound to Dactyl. Every time I saw Dactyl in the video, like Dactyl was talking.
No, the only sound on that video was the lady who was given the reading, which was super weird. Like, I don't know how that happened, but that was the only sound on that audio clip.
Okay. You were explaining how weird it was, and then there was different scenes of Dactyl. Dactyl was... You made Dactyl talk the entire time. I heard it. Like, it was... Dactyl was like, these jelly beans are so good, or I love the scenery, or I'm so excited about the Paris Mint, opening.
Is this the bit? Like, so we want to...
You're asking me if this is it? Like, you're messing with me. Stop gaslighting. I know you're messing with me. Like, I know I joke with you all the time, and you're trying to get me back, but like, this is like too much. Like, I know that you added the sound to Dactyl.
I mean, I'm happy to do that, but I haven't already done that. Like, I can do that.
You're telling me that there's no sound, that you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
How? Okay. This is taking it too far. Far.
I agree. Like, it's clear. Look, I know how determined you are. When you get in on a bit, I know you are Andy Kaufman level commitment. So kudos to you. I hope that you're on the podcast next week. Bring your same enthusiasm and quirkiness. I love it. It'll be super fun. But I got to get running. Always great to catch up with you.
I will prove to you that I heard Dactyl talking this entire video. I will prove it. So, yeah.
Okay.
This is how she's going to prove it. I don't know how that is.
The only bag that folds over and stays open.
And so the video, It should be under her
input for this
account.
one.
I think it was probably this one.
Yo, Tara.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This one. I said,
Honestly, I don't even know where to start with this. I'm just gonna make a video. So I got.
anyway, I'm not gonna torture you guys with more. You guys can go watch this video. It's me rambling, but then it's just this pterodactyl just
Okay. Well, let's hear if it talked.
Oh yeah, here, look, I'll play it.
I'm actually having
Hold on. So here we go.
Block them like they're done.
Dactyl, I just got your results for the aura reading, and I'm actually having a little issue. Everything looks great, except I'm seeing that your aura is reading 666. It's very concerning. It's pretty rare to get all these lined up to 666. I'm thinking about potential possession, but that wouldn't be true, right?
I didn't hear it.
Okay, so I'm not crazy, right?
There was talking in the video, but it was definitely not coming from the dactyl.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there was I heard some music, and I was like, maybe there's something that I'm missing in the background noise that they're hearing, but the only audible voice is whatever that lady is reading that computer. So there you have it. I don't know, because seems like there's some people in the audience that do hear it.
It might be those things where you can hear two words depending on which one you're reading. That might be one of those things.
Is this like gold dress, blue dress?
Could be
gold. Oh, or maybe it's like one of those things that, you know what? I'm seeing a trend. Cheese, Zilla. I think anybody who has less than two. Can you say testicles? Can hear it. I think that's my new hypothesis. If I look at the list of people who have claimed that they can hear it, then maybe I have too many testicles to hear it.
Wow. I'll just oh wow.
Yeah, I can't hear anything. All right, well, Rodrigo has a 2 as well. Good to know.
How do you know he has 2?
Because he can't hear a dactyl. That's what we just determined. Causality equals causation.
Did you check?
Show him. Put him on the screen, Rock.
Don't put him on the screen, Rock.
He'll do it, too.
He'll do it. Nope.
Bro just got canceled. Yeah. Wouldn't be the first, won't be the last. Get in line. Goldie hears it. Goldie does hear it. My statement stands.
Oh.
Apparently that's the rule. The dactyl rule. She counts them, and if you got more than 2 eggs in the nest, she ain't talking to you. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. It could be the blue dress, gold, or whatever.
Blue dress, gold dress. Go listen to it. Let us know. Do you hear it? Are we just not cool enough to hear it? Are we not enlightened enough?
And I'm also too stupid, so you know I'm wrong about a lot of things.
All right. Well, we'll have some more conversation. 2 eggs in a nest is worth 1 in the blue. What?
Are there bushes anymore?
I can't. I mean, oh gosh, I can't even. No, we will definitely get canceled. Don't hear the dinosaur. Confirm. Kinder's got 2 in the bush and 1 in the hand. I don't know. So we'll hear. I guess I'll see if Tara can come on next week. Cheesezilla, Goldie, y'all are welcome to come on as well. I need some co-hosts. Maybe we can talk about what you're hearing, or just talk nonsense about Upland. Anyway, that'll be a fun show. Nothing makes sense anymore. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So next week I will be on vacation. You'll be co-hosting with potentially Tara, Zilla, Goldie, Cheese. So that will be a fun show. Don't miss that one. Following week, we have John Morris from Nowhere joining us. And the week after that, we have a Player of the Year, Elijah Judah, joining us.
Nice.
So we got the interviews starting to roll in. Got a couple more in the works, working on some new metrics, and then trying to get some optimization done. So we'll see. Data hasn't gone away forever. It's just temporary, and some of it has run into just time. So we'll get that figured out.
The data still exists. It's just not collected in a way that you can interpret it. So
right,
the data didn't go away.
No. My ability to interpret the data went away along with time. So that's what we haven't had in a while is Rock come on and talk to us about neighborhoods and how they're doing. So we'll look to get that going here soon. See if he has some time to bring that back. I know people do like that segment when Rock shows his wonderful graphs.
Yeah.
So Chi says her calendar is jam-packed, but she'll make an exception for you.
Oh, that's so nice.
So I guess I have to shell out some money to be a premier account on X, so we can continue to live broadcast from there. I guess another expense. Chalk it up.
Just I
got it. I was just surprised. It was just last week we were live on X. This week it says you need a premium account.
Oh, that's why our numbers are down so much too.
Yeah. Because people have been hanging out with us on X versus YouTube.
Dang it. Yeah, we definitely need to get that fixed. Although they're going to come into a weird one next week.
Oh, yeah. I'll have it fixed for next week.
Oh, great. Well, the 17 people that watch us on YouTube this week, congratulations. You're in on what's happening next week. Because people are like, what? We're going to have to just recap it because all the Twitter people are going to be nuts. They're going to be like, what is happening right now? We can get stable 7 days. Next week, possible stable release. Wait, what? I don't understand. I don't understand what is beers and tattoo. Yes. Okay. What is stable? What's the next week? It's possible stable release. Some jam pack, but not yet. Cody's right next week. I want to. I don't know. I want a show where there's just like elevator videos just stare at each other.
Ooh, we can figure that out.
Hold on, wait. So technically, if you stared like towards me, would we look like? If I'm not looking at my camera, does it look like I'm looking at you right now?
Hold on, I got to get back to you. Yes, hold on. Let me get over here. We got some sort of. Let's see. Nope, too hype.
Now I can't see you, and you can't see me, right? So you're just like looking at a wall.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, cool. So I can do anything I want then, really. All right.
What? Was that what you wanted, Cheese?
I gave Cheese what you wanted.
You can watch that for an hour. Okay, just make a loop of it, and you'll be good.
Please make that into a GIF.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Rodrigo wants us to find a random property in Upland and watch you pronounce the name. Where should we go?
Well,
Oh, the property owner.
South America. Why are you going to do me like that?
Because I know you.
Jesus. No, I'm going to nail this one. Watch this. I've been practicing. Raptus.
That one's easy.
Wait, is that a player name or the street name?
That was the player name.
I know. I didn't know if you wanted me to. I figured you came here. Why would you need to go to South America for me to read different player names, you hillbilly? I just assumed you went there because you wanted me to read the street names.
That too.
Because I mean, that's just Nanook 77.
At what street's their address?
See, like that's where you're getting Rua Conde de Bonfim.
25.
25. That's Dos Cinco. 25. 25. Dos Cinco. That's how you say 25, right?
No, that's not how you say 25.
Don't put in the comments that it's Viente Cinco. I know it's Viente Cinco.
You're just as bad as my son who runs around and says 1 + 1 = 11. Or he tells me 10 + 10 is 20 and 11 + 11 is 22. And they equal the same thing.
I mean, if you listen to my boy Terrence Howard, 1 × 1 = 2. So
true.
That's just facts.
Oh, no, geez. ThankMeLater pronouncing names was a staple on the show forever.
Yeah, that's true. Whenever we would do like the new like directors list and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyone get down on light, no fire when it comes out? Is that a thing? Get down on light, no fire? Oh yeah, we used to spend like half the there was no content. So half of our shows was literally just reading random players' names, hoping that one of them listened and was like, "Oh, this is cool. They said our name. We're gonna listen more." That was like half of the gimmick. And then if you did happen to listen when we said your name and you were like, "Oh, that's my name," we'd be like, "Cool. Do you want to come on the show?" And that's how Ka-Chow came on the show as the first guest.
No, Ka-Chow was not the first guest. He was the first winner. The first guest was actually Nice to Meet You.
Noise. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Followed up by Dizzy.
That's good times.
Yeah. All right. You got anything else before we get out of here for the night?
No.
Yeah. All right. Well, until next week, when ThankMeLater has his full control of the show, which you won't want to miss, I will probably be in a hotel by that point in time, so I might be in the audience. We'll see. It just depends on our travel plans. But until then, everybody be safe, have fun, and we'll see you out there in the metaverse.
The UPX Podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host who's stupid to win and ThankMeLater, bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland property